What is up, guys? My name is Marshall Gaming and welcome to Borderlands 2 mobbing series, where I run through different areas of the game and try mobbing my way through it with a variety of different weapons to test out the weapons of Borderlands 2, how they fare on OP8. And the first weapon that we're gonna mob with today is the Hyperion shotgun, the Butcher. And we're gonna see how the Butcher fares in here. The Butcher is a fire shotgun, at least the prefix I've got it with here. And you can get it in all elements, I believe. Both slag and on elemental. Yeah, on elemental as well. Alright, so let's see. I am gonna use the antagonist shield just for, it's gonna be the best one for mobbing on Overpower 8. I'm gonna use the legendary cat class mod to be able to get me some bonus into critical hits, into wreck, so I can get that fire rate bonus whenever I had something face locked. Increase speed, reload, and my magazine speed, my magazine size and fire rate. Also, I'm dealing 80% more damage to enemies that has less than 50%. Actually more than 50% health remaining, and oh yeah, I got one more skill, and it's just accelerate, but I don't have any more points than one in that, so that's not gonna benefit me that much. I'm just gonna use a Bone of the Ancient that's gonna do fire damage and cooldown rate of a 42%. And last but not least, I'm just gonna use a basic slag or negative longbow slag grenade that's gonna slag enemies and give me my health back. So let's just see how the Butcher fares against the Southpaw Steam and Power here. So first thing first, I'm gonna get rid of all the explosive barrels. That's really gonna screw me over. Alright, it seems like the Butcher really eats through the enemies here. It's gonna get a lot of boost from the antagonist shield here. It seems to work pretty good. Ah, okay, I already went down, so that was basically my mistake there. I don't believe anything. Oh, there is something over here. So we get like an increased fire rate and a lot of accuracy if we actually just hold down the trigger. And I get a good little clutch there. That was pretty good. I have free grenades again, so I'm gonna go ahead and pop one out. And let's go ahead and face lock this guy. So basically 2 hits to a regular enemy with a crit. Let's see how it fares against the assassin and the ultimate badass that will accompany him. It takes the ultimate badass down with fairly ease. Flaming Lunatic, let's just get rid of him. As you can see, you basically have to have everything slacked here in order for the Butcher to do any real damage to them. But it really gets the job done. It is an awesome pearlescent weapon right here. Alright, always aim to get them crits. Alright, before we fight the assassin, I want to get rid of all the small enemies here. Maybe not. You know what? We'll just go for Assassin 1 here. Let's get him face locked. It really tears through him like no problem here. The Butcher is, in my opinion, the absolute best pearlescent weapon in the game. As you can see, it has no trouble burning through the enemies here. Let's see if we can get this up and running. A little higher speed here. Alright, so we got a corrosive enemy here, but still, they are weak to fire once we hit them in the head. So we'll try our best doing that. I forgot to reload that was my bad. Yeah. It really works out wonders if you hit enemies in the head. Alright. Yeah, that was my mistake. I saw on the minimap that there was an enemy behind me, but I kind of just ignored it. And here I pay for it. I do get up though, so let's just go ahead and get that lunatic up in the face lock and shoot him in the head. So you don't need to switch to a corrosive weapon every time you see a lunatic. It works quite fine if you shoot him in the head. I'm just kind of waiting for the antagonist here to go ahead and slag this enemy right here. It doesn't want to cooperate this time though, so I just have to wait for the face lock to do the work. There we go. Oh, we got something behind me. Also, the Butcher have tremendous range actually, so it has no problem to hit something from this angle, unless it's something hiding behind barrels, of course. But rather, let that Marauder up there. Let's get rid of him. No problem. So Butcher is a very, very viable weapon. Wow, English. Can I speak English? I'm trying though. Viable weapon on OP8 here. This is kind of a hard fight. We get One over here, but he is surrounded by a lot of lunatic bombers. So we'll just see if we can get rid of those. Face lock is helping with that. And as you can see, I got converge on my I'm about to go down here, so just give me a second. No, converge on my skill build as well, because that kind of, you know, messes up the animation of the enemies when it pulls them in. Let me get all them hearts. Alright, all we got left is One. Let's see how the Butcher fares against One over here. Yeah, I take a hit, but I think there's health on his way. There we go. Now let's get One up and let's see how fast we can burn through him. Can't see his head though. Oh, there it is. Not as fast, but I'm pretty sure I couldn't see his head there. Well, it doesn't really burn through One that fast, but it's only because I can't get some good crits in on him. There we go. Alright, One is down, and he actually went ahead and dropped his judge bars there. Awesome. Is that good anyway? Well, it has actually the only Jacobs that has this high amount of critical damage, so it's actually a pretty good pistol. Maybe we can do a mob on that next time. So, if you guys enjoyed this series, let me know which kind of weapon you want me to mob with next time. I got quite a bunch of different weapons in the inventory, but it seems like I can at least recommend the Butcher if you can find one. At least the fire one is helping me tremendously in this place. But as you can see, ammo is also a thing you need to be considering. We made it halfway here without ever opening a box, so it actually conserves ammo pretty well. And I got a bunch of shotgun ammo doing that. The lower you are on ammo on a certain type of weapon, the more the game will actually favor that ammo whenever you open a ammo box. So for instance, I was down to my last 40 rounds of the shotgun, so the game will favor shotgun ammo for me when I go ahead and open an ammo box. Alright, so this gets a little ugly here since there's a couple of barrels behind me that I need to kick out as well. But I actually managed to get out of that pretty well. The lunatic bombers are kind of annoying since they run so close to you and just, you know, blow themselves up. So when you're fighting on OP8, you need to take into consideration always trying to go for the critical hits. And definitely slag the enemies. You're not doing nearly enough damage when enemies are unslagged here. Alright, there we go as well. Get him up. As you can see, the Butcher is very, very good for mobbing enemies weak to fire. Alright, where did he go? Did he die? Actually, he did, but there's more enemies over here, and we're gonna fight them. Oh, we even got flying enemies here. He must be playing the pre-sequel right now. But that's fine. We've got another transfusion grenade going over there. But sometimes, of course, there is a lot of shit going on screen, so it's a little difficult to always get crits. But I'm doing my best here. Now it actually looks pretty dangerous for me. I'm trying to just wait in here for the help. Oh, I accidentally face locked the wrong guy. Luckily, the Butcher also has a very, very good hip fire. Not that I benefited that much from it right there. There we go. Lunatic is down. I'm very close to dying again here. How many grenades we're looking at? 2. I'll pop one out. I'll go with a face log, get my health back. And then we are ready for the next assassin. And he's gonna be on his way right now. And I believe it's Roof that's gonna come now, right? No, it's Reef. Reef, Roof, what the hell's the difference? Let's go ahead and get him face locked and just burn through him. Yep, as I expect, no problem in taking down Reef either. See, the shield nomads are actually gonna cause you a lot of trouble here, especially if you're only using the butcher. Well, we can deal with that by running around and just taking down by some lucky headshots. So as you can see, butcher is a very, very recommended weapon. If you are so lucky to get one, you can get it from basically all loot methods in the game. Basically every single loot source in the game. But it's so much easier, and you have a higher chance of getting them from loot methods at the wildlife preserve. Alright, so I'm looking at full 180, I think I have 190 shotgun bullets actually. Of course, always take care of the barrels when you go into a new area. Alright, we'll just go ahead and burn these guys out. Oh, there's the pre-sickle guy again. There we go. And even on OP8. So this is just basically show you guys that you don't have to run around with a Herald or Pimpernel, you know, all the basic stuff that everyone's running around with. Go ahead and do yourself a favor and try out different weapons, because they all work pretty damn good if you use them correctly on OP8. I kind of mess up here, so I think I will go down. Oh, it was very close actually. Alright, so let's just, you know, try the hip fire out, see how that works. Oh, I do go down here, but he's almost dead, so I do believe we can get up, yeah. So the one benefit from the, or special ability of the Butcher is, you kind of look at the ammo down there, it has a 50% chance of actually adding a bullet every time you shoot it to the magazine, apart from using a bullet, of course. So this is the only weapon in the game that does this. And a nice little white sniper drop for it there. Okay, I think I'm screwed now actually. Once again, I'll leave one enemy close to death so I know that I can get up. But I do believe it's pretty clumsy gameplay here, but I could have went through this entire Bloodshot Stronghold here without dying. One thing is for sure, the Butcher only takes up one spot in your inventory, so you are faced with having like launchers equipped as well, or maybe SMGs or sniper for long range. But what do you really need besides the Butcher, right? Alright, we'll just finish up by killing the last assassin here. We'll do a legendary shortcut, there we go. Let's pop out those transfusion grenades. I was a little early though. Turns out we got Roof over there. Can we burn through him? We have to wait for the next face lock. Let me get one last transfusion popped out. Face lock, where you at? Let's get him up and let's finish Roof off. Oh shit, I actually run out of ammo here. Alright, so you know what? No problem. Luckily those guys had actually dropped some ammo for us. We'll just wait for the next face log and then we'll kill them. Hopefully. Come on, Roof, die! And there we go. And we all got one shot left in our magazine. But as you can see, Butcher is a very, very good weapon. And I do believe it is the best pearlescent weapon in the game. So if you are so lucky to get your hands on one, preferably fire. I do believe fire Butchers are the best. Getting a slag Butcher wouldn't really benefit you that much since it's not doing much damage to begin with. So yeah, you want a fire Butcher or you want the corrosive one. The shock one is basically only good for taking down shields of enemies, or if you're set up for a shock gauge or whatever build you set up for shock. I do believe that you can kill enemies with that. I unfortunately only have a fire butch on me right now, so I had to go with that. And of course, go ahead and switch up your loadout for whatever area you are in. Alright, let's end up with opening this chest, and we get nothing but blues for this. Alright, this was a little short video of me mobbing through Bloodshot Stronghold with the Butcher. As I said, I recommend this very much, and I would like to know from you guys what weapon you want to see me mob with next time. So thanks a lot for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this little video here. I'll just go ahead and show what kind of gear I was using to be able to pull this off. Alright, thanks a lot for watching, guys. Stay legendary, and I will see you on the next one. Goodbye.